What's up guys, my name is Jay and today we're going to go through 5 of the hardest levels in Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy.
Stepping on the stones till it hurt my feet. Yeah, let me step. Hold up, let me step. Let me get into your mind. Let me feel your next breath. Let me step.
Now, I've been playing this game for like a week straight and I'm in love with it. I loved it as a kid, and the fact that they've like polished it, remastered it and made it a little bit harder means it's just given me an excuse to sit in and play it every chance I get. So what I've done is I've just gone past the first game. I'm now starting to play Wrath of Cortex, which is number 2, but I wanted to put together 5 levels that I really struggled on and hope that you guys can relate. So number 5, the first one I'm starting with is Native Fortress. So the reason this is at number 5 is purely because the first couple of levels to start off the game, it kind of gets you used to the game mechanics and you kind of get back into the swing of playing Crash Bandicoot. Bam! They chuck this one in there. And it's so hard. You have to go from precision jumping, you need to have expert timing, like the little bits you have to do with the rotating platforms. If you don't time that right, you're doing an entire segment all over again. And right at the end, you have to do the fire bit platforms, and unless you know there's a secret part with the tree bit cut down, it can be so infuriating losing lives, getting game overs, just to get to that point, just because you can't time 3 jumps correctly. Number 4 on my list is Hog Ride. Now, this level isn't exactly long. I just lost a lot of lives on it purely because everything has to be spot on. Now, you have no margin for error controlling this hog. And as well as the level looks great, because I couldn't control the speed of the hog like you can on the polar bear in like Wrath of Cortex, I struggled so much because not only did I have to get everything right and be in the right place at the right time, there was always something else that tripped me up and made me lose more lives, and more lives, and more lives. You see where I'm going with this. Number 3 on the list is The Lab. Now for me, it's not the longest of levels, but it took me one of the longest to finish. Now, reason being is you have to control the moving floors, the electronic fields, and open the gates manually, which doesn't really sound like a lot, but when they're all chucked together, it becomes extremely difficult, which is why the level isn't that long. Now, I kept getting to a point where I'd have the bonus level, get all my things, and like top up my lives, and the bit after, before the end, that's where I kept dying, because there is a part where you have to control the floor, open the gate, dodge the electronic field, and then after that, like directly after that, you've got one of the guys in the lab coats with the electronic gauntlets. This is where I just kept dying because I couldn't time it right to be able to attack him. He just kept electrocuting me, or I'd lose my mask, or I wouldn't have one. And I just kept dying and dying and dying, and that level wound me up so much. Number 2 on my list is Slippery Climb. Now this is exactly what it says it is. It's a slippery climb. I was so anxious when I played this level. Like, you kind of get a little teaser of the step thing right at the start, and you're like, well, that's pretty like simple. Like, why is that even there? But oh my god, like that level is so stretched out in terms of checkpoints. Like, you go through the first bit and you do all these outrageous jumps. You're like, wow, I'm jumping on birds. I'm timing this right. I'm timing that right. Please reward me. And you just keep going and going and going. And when you finally get a checkpoint, you're like, wow, I'm so far that I probably haven't got a lot left. And nah, it's the other way around. You have so much more to do. You're jumping on birds, you're timing the steps right, you've got revolving platforms you have to jump on perfectly. That level just, and because it's raining, you just, and the music behind it, I just hated it. I really just hated it. It was so long, and I lost so many lives on it. I think I probably had like 5 or 6 game overs just on that one level, and it just wound me up. It was a nightmare. And number 1 on my list is High Road. Now I think this is top on a lot of people's lists, and purely because it's just insanely ridiculous. Like, it honestly is. If you did the level properly from start to finish, then you are a gaming guru. Because after I got about 15 game overs, I was like, do you know what? I want to get past this level just so I can enjoy the rest of the game. I did what everyone else did and jumped on the ropes and went and done the easy way. I'm not gonna lie, I did. And even that took me a while, because if you don't get it right, you just fall off and die, and it's just a big vicious circle. But one thing I can promise you is, when I did go past that level and I got stuck on another level, I actually went back to High Road to make sure I could do it properly, just to prove to myself that no, I can do it properly. So yeah, I did manage to do it. Right, well that is it for me guys. I hope you did enjoy the video. Leave in the comment section below what your hardest levels were, just in case they were slightly different. If you did enjoy the video, make sure to slap a like on it. It does mean a massive amount. I want to thank you guys so much for the support recently. It's been incredible. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn the notifications on so you know when I upload a new video. And until next time, guys, peace.
Reach, stepping on the stones till it hurt my feet. Yeah, let me step. Hold up, let me step. Let me get into your mind. Let me feel your next breath. Let me step.